All right. Welcome back to the Peachtree Morning Show. And here we have Geshe Michael himself as the owner of this cafe, and then Alison, my partner in many different ways, and I'm Stanley. And I'm a little bit nervous today because it's my first time to do the MC in the last 30 years of my life. So today it's Thursday, March the 5th, and let's continue this great talk show. And we have a very, very good question because all of us, especially Geshe-la, he has very deep background in the business and in the ancient wisdom. And this question is about business. So let's hear the question first and then see.
Where's it from?
It's from Mexico. Her name is Fernanda. She's one of our SCIM.
She's a Diamond X teacher.
Diamond X teacher. So she got a good question for us. Let's see.
When you leave your job to start a new business, how can you make sure that you will make it successful so that you have good finances and to keep your same lifestyle or even better?
Okay. So let me repeat the question a little bit.
Good.
The question she's asking is, when you leave your job to start a new business, and then number one, how do you make it successful, like not losing money? Number two, how can you keep your good lifestyle, like you were not too busy, not too stressed out. You can even make it better. You can use this opportunity to make a better lifestyle. So I want to start with Geshe Michael himself, since he's the boss here of this cafe. Because I know you have been starting up business. That's kind of your interest. You keep starting up new business. This is a new business we're doing here.
Yeah.
So what do you want to say about it?
What came to my mind when I heard Fernanda's question the first time, and we talked about it, is the problem I had when I was in the diamond business. And more people were asking me to come and talk about the seed system. And I was really busy in the diamond business, and I had a full-time job, more than a full-time. And I didn't know, what to do. And then I thought, okay, well, maybe I could start a new business, maybe I could start. And then we called it DCI, and I thought, well, we can go around the world. And then I got afraid. And I said, if I quit in one day, I only have so much savings money, and that money will slowly go away, and then I won't have any money. And I had a very high-paying job in the diamond business, and so I understand it's going to take time for the new company to make some money. And then, so I had this idea, and I actually was very honest with the two owners of the company. And I remember I went to their house, very fancy house.
In New York.
And I said, you know what, I need to start transitioning to my new career in the DCI. But if I ask you, if you will help me, can I work 4 days a week? And then in 3 months, can I work 3 days a week? And then later, can I work 2 days a week? And we did it that way. And it took me about 6 months to quit. And I collected money during that time. And then when I did quit, I said, I will consult for you. I will keep coming back. And I used to come back for a few weeks and help them with. So my first suggestion to Fernanda, for just a conventional answer, is, don't get an idea for a new business and quit your job. And then you think the new money's going to come right away. It doesn't. So, be smart and transition out of your... So that's my first suggestion. What do you think about shopping? What do you think about the real causes of making money in your new business? Like, what's the most important thing to remember in your new business?
Thank you, Geshe. Actually, Stanley and I, we started our new business, I think our new company in 2017. And so I think we also have some experience that maybe we can share and contribute. I think from the C level, the real cause for the new business to work is that to make sure that we have been planting the seeds for our new company to succeed before we start the new business. Long ago, before we start a business. This is what Stanley and I, we have been doing. Even though we start for our company, for one company, we started in 2017. But actually, we have been talk to each other and joke that actually we start our business many years ago, because we have been starting to plant the seeds for financial success, for us to have a good team, for talents, and to have good investors or clients. We planted those seeds specifically long ago.
I think for almost like five years.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
at
started
least,
setting it up long before.
Yeah.
What's this mean? What do you
I have a
mean?
cute idea.
Oh,
So we're Chinese.
You can
for
write down
sure.
a pinyin or
Oh, that's a good
Roman
idea.
character.
Okay. Yeah, because we are Chinese, and we want to show you a little bit of our cultural. So it's two important words for you, Fernanda, and all the other people who want to start your business. So let me show to the camera first.
Okay, yeah.
You can pronounce it like 创业, right? My Chinese teacher confirmed.
Yeah, 创业.
Okay, 创业. So what does it do with this question? It's funny because if you check the word, 创业 means startup. Business.
Startup business.
But 创 means create, right?
Create
or start.
A yay looks like a plant just starting to grow or something.
Yeah, it has many different ideas. Like your business could be your 事业.
business,
But your karmic seeds are using the same word. 业力,
the same word.
So what Alison was saying, adding to Geshe-la's advice, is that in order to make this conventional method to work, because many people use your way, I believe, and they still fail.
Yeah.
They have this time to translate.
Oh, you know what happens? You get scared.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then you say, can I work full time again?
Oh, I see.
And then you
stop
never
trying.
start a new business after.
Oh, that's one kind of failure.
Yeah.
Number two is you tried, and then you have like maybe a year to prepare, and then you still failed.
Yeah.
Because
Many
创业
startups failed.
Yeah, that we have a saying like you could be a millionaire in Shenzhen today, and tomorrow you'll be bankrupt. So there are like more bankrupt millionaires in Shenzhen than anywhere in the world. It's a startup. It's a 创业 city, the city we stay in. So
how many people there, by the way? It's not far from Hong Kong, right?
It's not. It's 20 million,
20 million.
around 20 million.
Small city in China.
It's pretty big in a way. Yeah. So why do we want to say these two words? Because we believe, according to the Diamond Cutter system, the real capital for your startup is not like your experience, not like your skills or your 关系,
or
your
even the
networking.
money you said that?
Not even the money.
Yeah. No.
The deeper cost.
Yeah.
Which you are talking in your DCI.
That's interesting.
DCI.
Startup
system.
money.
Yeah.
Your startup money is not money?
It's not money.
What is it?
It's the seed in your mind. The good seeds you have been planting by helping other people.
To start the other people's business.
Yes. So I have a question for both of you.
No.
She's asking, how can I also keep my lifestyle?
Yeah.
You know, so because we know many people, because we're teaching in the China South Power Global Executive Training Program, there are entrepreneurs, they are successful. But I remember Geshe said when you first met them, they all seem tired, exhausted, lost the passion of life maybe. They have the money, they have a big company. So if you become a startup entrepreneur, there's a big possibility that you will wear yourself out, and then you will lose your energy, you will lose your health. So how can we keep a good lifestyle or even make it better when you are getting more busy and more stressful?
I mean, an easy answer. I want to hear your answer, but my easy answer is that, since you're starting your own company, you can set new rules. You can say, I'm only going to work until 5 o'clock, but you will break that rule in about 2 days. So, that's going to be the conventional answer, that now you have power to go home when you want to go home.
That's true. That's a good thing.
But it doesn't really work. Because you have the power, you end up going home later.
Work more.
More responsibility too.
Yeah. But I will challenge Xiaoping, so I'm going to pass this difficult question to you.
Okay.
But is there a way that to start up your new business, so Fernanda, you quit your old business, you want to start up your new business, is there a way to make a change in your habits to where you can work even more hours, or you can work even harder, but you feel more healthy and happy?
Yeah, thank you. I think it's a beautiful question.
By the way, she like to be the boss. Everyone like to be the boss.
Everyone likes to be the Everyone likes to be.
Yeah, everyone.
Well, interesting. Actually, I think we talk about it. We feel that now, actually, we have more than just one company. So we have so many projects and teaching. And so touring, and so actually have more and more responsibilities and doing more and more projects. But it's interesting. I also noticed that I have more energy.
Wow.
Now.
It sounds contradictory.
Yeah,
right?
it does sound contradictory. So what's the secret?
Yeah, what's the secret? I also want to know.
You experience. No. Yeah, but I think one may just share some practical tips. And I think one is the motivation why we start up our new company. For example, for our company, some projects that we help the entrepreneurs for them to have more energy and run their business in a brand new way in the C system. So I think maybe the motivation we have when we do our new business is to help people to lead their life, lead their business in a brand new way by using the system. So I think by the motivation and the way we run the company itself already plant very powerful seeds for us to have
I have a story for that. I remember suddenly. A few years ago, we were in Taiwan doing DCI, and it's a big open talk. I think 3,000 people at that time.
Like that,
DCI level 9, I remember. But before that night, so we were both translating for Geshe-la on the stage. At that talk, I was translating, so I was really nervous because it's a big.
Big.
So far, that time is our biggest talk, and then I got really nervous. I couldn't sleep well the night before. So the moment we're walking to the stage, I feel totally exhausted.
Wow.
And then I feel nervous. Then I ask you, I don't know if you remember, I said, Geshe-la, I'm really afraid because I don't have the energy I need. Because I understand to teach such big audience, we need a lot of energy to pour into the audience. And then you mentioned one sentence, very simple, like, remember why we are doing this. Then I try to adjust my motivation. Okay, it's not for myself. It's not for the fame. It's not for the other things. It's to help them. And we have a big chance to help so many people. As a startup entrepreneur too, we have bigger chance to help many people. So then I remember a very amazing shift of my energy. The moment I walk on the stage, I felt like more energy than ever before. I think we did a good performance.
Yeah, that went very well. I remember.
At that
I have
time.
another question for you guys.
Okay.
We teach the 4 steps every day. We teach many people. And the 4 steps supposed to work for big things and for small things. So big thing is like, running your whole company, helping thousands of people. Small thing is like your weight or your happiness at home, or small things like traffic in Shenzhen, small things like that. And my tendency is to remember the 4 steps for the big things. But then day to day, hour to hour, I don't think about it at all. If I need some small thing, like I'm having a little trouble with my partner, or I don't feel great physically, I just forget it right away. I start thinking not seeds. I start thinking, oh, I should eat more of this, or maybe I should suggest this to my partner. So how do you keep your mind to go back to the seeds? Because I think it relates to Fernando's question. The more times each day in your new business you think about the seeds, things are going to change for you.
By the way, we have about 3 minutes left.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Why don't you start?
How do you get yourself to remember the seeds?
I think I'll give
hour to hour.
Hour to hour. I think one suggestion is that to keep a 6 times book. I don't know if you have learned it. If not, you can join our DCI events. But also you can write Geshe Michael's Diamond Cutter business book. It also explains to you how to write the 6 time books. It's a way to keep our keep track of our thoughts, of how we think, and 6 times per day. And then every 2 or 3 hours, you write down, you check your mind and write down certain things. For example, check if you have think about the things in the past 2 hours or 1 hour, and then we can talk about more details later if we have chance. But personally, I think it's a very good way to help us and to remind us to think about the seeds, because it's indeed the more time we can think about the seed system, the more successful our company will become.
Okay. I have one
What
idea.
would you do?
Yeah.
What's your suggestion?
So I know all the startup entrepreneurs will be very busy, and then usually they lost their pace of life. So for us, the way we go, how do you say, go back to the center?
Center ourselves.
Yeah, center ourselves is we go back to the ancient classics.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we study, we learn. I think our mind is like a dried old wood. It's hard to train.
Or stone.
Even a stone, hard to change. So I think we almost spend like 1/3 of our time
At
a year,
least,
at least, dedicate ourselves into the deeper and deeper study to change our mental habit.
Worldview.
Yeah, and so that we can remember seeds more in our daily busy life.
And in the DCI online world, we have developed what we call the levels, DCI online levels, which is, I see it as a chance for entrepreneurs or family people. This is a way to check in with the ancient classics.
Ah, that's a good idea.
So you can go watch the DCI online levels for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then come back to your normal life, and that will help you remember to do these things. What's our question? What's our next question?
Right. Maybe let's summarize a little bit.
Okay, and
for
practical
this.
steps.
Yeah. So we mentioned, Geshe Michael himself mentioned about you need some transition time from your old job to your new startup business. So you have something, to protect you.
Well, get some money ready.
Get some money ready. Because it's a risk game. It's a risk-taking action.
I met a very famous Chinese businessman, and I asked him what's his secret when he starts a new project. And he looked at me and said, Michael, I never start a new project unless I have the money ready. Because he knows I don't.
That's very practical advice.
Get the money ready.
Yeah.
And Alison mentioned about seeds, right?
Deeper causes.
Deeper causes, before you start your own business. Collect a lot of good seeds.
Yeah.
Siri also
In advance.
Agrees.
In advance.
In advance, yeah.
And when you make your investment capital, make your investment seed capital.
Because that decides everything. If you can.
That's the key to the success.
Yeah, that's the key to success. Okay, so let's move on to our next question for Friday. Yes.
Oh, there was one more suggestion. To keep remembering the seeds, then learn the 6 times check-in.
6-time book.
Okay, let's see this question.
Okay. This is another DX speaker, Juan.
Juan from Colombia.
Okay, let's check.
I'm from Colombia, and my question is, in my country, there are a number of companies, commercial companies based on network marketing. That means you bring people to the company, and to be successful, you should help others to be successful, your downlines. Well, 70% of people that join these kind of companies fail in the first year. So what are they doing wrong? Why helping is not working in this case for them? Thank you.
Why helping is not working in this case?
Yeah. Do you know the story
about this
kinds of companies?
It's also,
what's the story?
It's like, this kind of company is based on helping other people, because you are empowering normal people to have a chance to do business, to sell your products, for example, your health products, like that. But
network marketing.
Yeah.
In your home, right?
In your home,
from
or
your home to your friends.
WeChat, or any social media, or Facebook. But what he is saying that why helping doesn't work. It seems like helping other people doesn't work in this.
Yeah,
in
the
this
whole
business.
system of those companies
Yeah.
is that you teach another person to make money and you're helping them, and then they work under you in a pyramid. So it should be all those companies' success. So why not find out tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll have
Yeah.
Scott and Laurie and Geshe Michael to answer this question.
See you again.
See you.
See you.